All right, welcome yogis. Thank you for joining me. This month we're going to be focusing on our hamstrings. This is week 1. Check every Monday for a new video. There's 5 weeks this month. So check for 5 videos every Monday. There'll be a new one. Again, all targeting those hamstring muscles. Of course, we'll get into some other muscle groups and other muscles, but I'm just giving a little extra love to those hamstrings this month. So welcome. Let's get started. All you need is your body and your yoga mat. By the way, give this video a thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe so you don't miss those weekly videos that come out every Monday. All right, on your mat. You're going to go ahead and we're setting up for a standing straddle. Or wide leg forward fold. So your feet are wide on the mat, maybe 3 feet, 5 feet, depending on how long your legs are. Take your hands to your waist. Good. And then I just want you to fall forward. All right. And if you want, you can release your hands down once you're folded over. You can rest them on the mat, maybe your shins if you don't have that kind of space, or your ankles or your feet, or just mix it up. Do whatever you want. If you want to adjust your feet while you're down here, maybe you realize they're a little too close or a little too wide, you can fix that as well. If you want to just kind of shift the weight back and forth or wiggle around a little bit, feel free to do that. And then also just check in with your head, your neck, and make sure it's dangling free. You're not hanging on to any tension. And then don't worry about, how far you go, what this looks like right away. Just get those thoughts out of your head. It's not about looking a certain way when we do yoga. All right, it's just about feeling sensation and breathing through it. Good. And right away, I'm sure you're feeling it. We're already stretching the backside of our body immediately. So we're already getting kind of active here. And that can be kind of nice because it brings your mind present to the present situation and away from other distractions you might have going on outside of here, whatever you just came from. And that's what we want to do. We just want to let go for a few minutes. And so we can really work on the tension in our bodies. Stretch, increase our strength, increase our calmness. And the goal here really for these few minutes is to stay calm and centered and focused. We use the sensations that we feel to bring our mind present as well as the breathing. So go ahead and start noticing your breath here. How does it feel? Are you breathing? Are you holding your breath? Are you breathing choppy, shallow, deep? There's no right or wrong way to start, okay? I'm going to give you a few suggestions, though, with your breath. Try them if you like. The first one is to breathe in and out through your nose. So if you can, let's just try to practice nose breathing for a few minutes. And let's add on to that. Let's make it really deep. So as you inhale through your nose, just really fill up your lungs all the way maximum capacity. And on the exhale, just release the air out through your nose. Good. I want you to try to smooth this breath out a bit. This deep breathing in and out through your nose. If you want to, you could even get a little noisy by constricting the back of your throat, making that subtle sound of H every time you breathe, every time you exhale. Again, these are just options, not requirements. And the nice thing is about this breath, this Ujjayi breath, is it does require a lot of focus, a lot of concentration. It's not really our natural way to breathe at all. And that's the beauty of it. It gives you something to focus on. So do your best with it. Take another massive inhale. And exhale everything out. Now, I want you to start bending your right knee and shifting your weight to the right. Your hands can come down to the mat. And then turn your left foot onto its heel, toes up to the ceiling for Skandasana. Good, just getting a nice stretch here. Breathe with it. Take a couple of massive inhales, couple of massive exhales. Good. Keep going. Keep breathing. Now your right heel might be floating up off of the mat if you don't have a lot of flexibility like me. Mine's floating otherwise. Maybe it's flat on the mat. So just remember there's always variations to every pose. You don't have to look just like me. Take another inhale. On the exhale, let's come back to the straddle. So straighten that right leg out and come back down the center. Breathe. All right, on the next inhale, start bending your left knee. Let's go to Skandasana on the left side. Straighten the right leg. Turn that right foot onto your heel. Right toes facing up towards the sky. Good. Breathe. Bottom belly breaths. Just easing into your body slowly, not in a rush, not in a hurry. Take your time. Take another massive inhale. On the exhale, let's come back to the center. Standing forward fold. Again, remember, let your head just hang heavy. From here, place your hands on your waist. Take a massive inhale. And nice and strong, bring your body up nice and tall where we started from. All right, bring your left foot up next to your right. So you're in a standing position at the top of your mat. Good. From here, inhale, arms up to the sky as you do. Gaze up. Exhale, dive forward towards your toes. And just stay here for a few moments. If you want to widen your feet hip-width distance apart, you can, or you can bring them closer together. And your hands can go wherever. If they reach the mat, that is fine. If they don't, that's fine as well. It really doesn't matter. You can use your shins, your ankles, your feet. All right, just breathe. Again, just stretching out the back side of your body. Let your head and your neck just be free. Grab opposite elbows here and put a little bend in your knee if you like, okay? Stretch out your lower back. If you want to sway side to side, go for it. Good. Release your hands down. Straighten your legs. Come back here, standing forward fold. Nice job. All right, put a little bend in your knee and take a massive inhale. We're going to roll up like a rag doll all the way to standing position. Bringing your head and neck up last. Reach up. Palms come together and lower them heart center. Inhale, release your arms down, fly them up to the sky. Exhale, dive forward towards your toes again. Let's linger here in this standing forward fold. Giving our hamstrings a little love here. If you can't get your legs all the way straight, that's okay, by the way. All right. If you want to feel it more in your lower back again, you can put a little bend in your knee. You can grab opposite elbows. You can sway side to side. All right, release your hands down. Put a little bend if it's not there. And let's do that ragdoll up again. So take a massive inhale and then just roll all the way up. Head and neck up last. Arms to the sky and palms heart center. Good job. All right, let's move on. I want you to go ahead and put your hands on your waist here. And I'm going to take your left foot behind you, but spin it about 45 degrees flat on the mat. And make sure your stance is wide enough so you're not on a balance beam and your right knee is bending. Take your hands on your hips, square them forward. Good. These are warrior one legs. Now from here, sink into that right knee, and then feel that back left foot just sealing into the mat. The outer edge of that left foot seals flat into the mat. And from here, arms up to the sky for Warrior One position. Roll your pinkies in, gaze straight ahead. Breathe. All right, from here, take another massive inhale, and let's come to Humble Warrior. So bring your torso parallel with the mat and arms down by your sides like jet airplane wings. Hover your torso over your right leg. Good. Slide your shoulders away from your ears. Good. Take another inhale. Exhale it out. All right, one more inhale, and then press into the right foot. Bring your arms back up to the sky. Now from here, straighten your right leg, and then you're going to dive over your right leg on the exhale, coming into pyramid pose. You can place your hands on your right shin, but if you have the space, feel free to come down to your ankle or down to the mat. Whatever you got here is fine. Good. So hips are still squared forward, stretching into that right hamstring. Spine is long and strong over the right leg. Good. Take another massive inhale. On the exhale, rebend that right knee, press it all the way up. So you're back in that Warrior One position. Take an inhale, and let's come to Humble Warrior again. Float your chest, arms go down by your sides. Good. Hold here, breathe. Take another inhale, press it all the way back up. Arms reach up, Warrior One. Take your hands to your waist, and left foot steps up next to right. Simple as that. Right back to the top. We're going to do those same series of stretches now on the left side. So I want you to put your hands on your waist, right foot goes back, spin it about 45 degrees flat on the mat, and make sure you're not on a balance beam. I'm sinking into my left knee while my back right leg stays straight. Place your hands on your waist and square your hips forward. Good, gazing straight ahead. When you're ready, arms reaching up. Turn your pinkies in, just relax your shoulders, Warrior One position. Breathe, bottom belly breaths. All right, from here, take an inhale. And I want you to bring your torso parallel with the mat, arms down by your sides like jet airplane wings for Humble Warrior. Again, shoulders sliding away from your ears here. Take another inhale and exhale. Bring it on up, arms reaching up. Warrior One position. All right, take an inhale, and as you do, straighten your left leg, and this time dive it forward over the left leg for pyramid pose. Maybe you take your hands to your shin, maybe you take them to your ankle, maybe you take them down to either side of that left foot. Keep your spine long and strong over the left leg. Good, relaxing your head, relaxing your neck. Remember that foundation we set up? That deep breathing in and out of your nose. Keep it going. Good. Take another inhale. On the exhale, go ahead and rebend that left knee. Press it all the way up. Warrior One position. Good. On the inhale, take a massive inhale. On the exhale, Humble Warrior again. Hover. Holding, breathe. Inhale, and then bring it all the way up. Warrior One position. Take your hands on your waist. Simply step it up all the way to the top. Release your arms down. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, just dive it forward down towards your toes. Good job. Let's linger here in the standing forward fold. If you want to put a little bend in your knee and you want to grab opposite elbows, you could do that. All right, just stretching the back side of your body once again. Again, these are all options that I'm giving you about grabbing elbows or leaving your legs or arms straight. Feel it out. All right, put a little bend in your knee and take a massive inhale. Roll all the way up to standing position. Arms up and palms come together, heart center. Inhale, release your arms, fly them up to the sky, and then exhale, dive forward and linger here again. If you want to feel a little extra in your hamstrings, keep your legs towards straight or straight. You know, if you had enough of that and you need a little lower back stretch, you can bend your knees. You know, we've been here quite a few times. You can just make the whatever choice that makes sense for you in that moment. Every day is different. Every moment is different. You don't know what's coming next, right? So you just got to listen to your body. All right, release your hands down if they're not already. Little bend, massive inhale, roll all the way up. And inhale, arms up to the sky. And hands heart center. Nice job. Inhale, release your arms, fly them up to the sky. Exhale, dive forward with a flat back towards your toes. Stay here. Breathing, bottom belly breaths. This is so good for you. All right, a little bit different here. What I want you to do is plant your hands and step your left foot back so you're in a runner's lunge. Make sure you're not on a balance beam. So my hands are on either side of that right foot. I'm sinking into it here. Breathe. Now from here, look at your left foot, spin it 90 degrees flat on the mat. You can line your right heel up with the center of that back left arch. Bring your right forearm onto your right thigh, left arm to the sky. Side angle pose. Good. Now take another inhale, reach the left arm over the left ear. So you're getting that diagonal stretch. Now on the left side, stay solid in that right shoulder. All right, take another inhale. On the exhale, bring both hands down the center and feet parallel for Prasarita, or standing wide leg forward fold. Good, so we've been here before. This is how we started off. All right, I don't know, maybe it feels a little better than earlier. Maybe you have a little more space, and maybe not. You know, maybe that wasn't enough, and that's okay. So we're just simply observing and breathing, staying calm. We're going to come back to that Skandasana, so bend that right knee, straighten the left leg, turn the left foot on its heel, toes up, and holding here. Nice job. Couple breaths. Take another massive inhale. On the exhale, let's come back down the center. Good, but keep going so you can bend your left knee and right leg goes straight. Turn the right foot on the right heel. Right toes to the sky. Skandasana, other side. Take a moment and breathe into it. Take another massive inhale here. And let's go ahead and come back down the center for Prasarita, standing wide leg forward fold. All right, now from here, take a look at your left foot. I want you to go ahead and spin that left foot forward and bend the left knee. Okay, so we're setting up for that side angle pose on the left side. Take your left forearm onto your left thigh and right arm to the sky for side angle pose. You got it. Take an inhale, bring that right arm over the right ear for extended side angle pose. So now you're getting that diagonal stretch, now this time on the right side. Good. Reach actively with those right fingertips and stay strong on that left shoulder. Take another inhale and hands to the mat, standing wide leg forward fold. All right, from here, we're going to take a twist. It's an option. You don't have to do it. You can stay here if you want to, okay? But if you want more, you can take your right hand right on the mat below your face, okay? You can take your left arm and open it up to the left, so you're twisting. Now the trick is try to keep your hips squared forward. Resist the temptation to turn your whole entire body to the left. All right, do the best you can and gaze wherever's comfortable on your neck. So you can gaze down or up or to the side, whatever you got. Take another inhale and exhale. Switch it out. Left hand goes where the right hand is. Right arm opens up out to the right. Good. Again, try to keep your hips squared. You can gaze up, to the side or down, whatever your neck allows you to do. All right? You got it. Take another inhale and exhale. Come back down. Take a few moments here. Sink into it. All right, now from here, I want you to walk your hands over to the right, turn it into a runner's lunge, and then step the right foot next to the left, and shift your butt high to the sky for what we call downward facing dog. So here you're like an upside down V. Spread your 10 fingers wide, shake your head yes and no, relaxing your neck, and your feet are side by side. Hide your heels from your line of sight. Press your palms into the mat. As you do, your chest is kind of pressing back towards your thighs. Good. Our first down dog and our last down dog. We're only doing one. All right, if you want to pedal your feet out, you could raise your left heel, lower your right. Raise your right heel, lower your left. All right, that's an option. You can do that if you want to. Good. Getting more of a stretch here in your calves when you press it down. That can feel kind of nice. Again, stretching the back side of your body. All right, take a massive inhale. On the exhale, set your knees down. And we're going to do one more seated pose before we really finish this off. So go ahead and sit in the center of your mat. Legs out to the wide corners, and inhale, arms up. Exhale, dive forward. Look for a little bit of length, and then just drop into it. My feet are not active at all. But if you want this to be active, feel free to point or flex your feet. Or just do what I'm doing. All right? It's whatever you want today, whatever you feel like. Again, don't worry about how far you go, how far this... what this looks like on the outside has nothing to do with how it feels. So I know we all look different and we're feeling different things. All right. So be, really mindful of what you do. I will always look for that place where maybe you could go a little further, but that doesn't mean you do. You have a boundary. You respect that boundary. That boundary is calmness. All right. Can you do it calmly, and can you get a nice stretch? Take another inhale. On the exhale, go ahead and bring your body up. Bring your left leg around, and go ahead and roll onto your back. We're just going to have a few final touches here. Bring your arms out like a T. Bring your knees in, and then I want you to plop your knees to the right. So I'm actually going to scooch my hips over to the left a little bit so I can let my knees fall to the right. And I'm going to gaze to the left. Actually, I'm going to close my eyes and turn my head to the left. Let's be honest. I like to finish with my eyes closed and relaxed. Take another inhale here. On the exhale, let's just gently switch it out. So you're going to go ahead and bring your knees to the center. Hips go to the right. Knees fall to the left. Gaze up or to the right if that's okay on your neck. Maybe even close your eyes. Couple breaths here. Take another inhale. On the exhale, come back to the center and squeeze your knees in one more time. And then let it go. Legs go straight. Arms down by your sides. And you can find your natural breathing here. Close your eyes. This is our final pose called Shavasana. I recommend staying here for 5 minutes or more. You can always hit the pause button. Take what you want. If you are with me and you don't have that kind of time, you can take a very short Shavasana with me right now. So enjoy Shavasana. All right, maybe you hit the pause button and came back. Maybe you're with me. Either way, real slow, real gentle, get out of this position. I'm going to go roll onto one side. I'm going to take a second here. You know, if you're at home, maybe you're just in a Shavasana still, and that's fine too. All right, but only when you're ready, come up real gentle. Good job taking this time out for yourself to increase strength, increase flexibility, focusing on our hamstrings. Again, this is 1 out of 5 this month of hamstring focus, but you know, we still touch a lot of other places in our body, but we just give our hamstrings a little extra love. So this is week 1. Congratulations for finishing week 1. Keep joining me every Monday. Subscribe so you don't miss those episodes. Give this episode a thumbs up. Have an amazing day. Namaste.